going on, guys? This is Legend. Uh, so, you're thinking about making a switch to PC, right? I want to talk about a few of the reasons why you should switch to PC gaming, even if you're not considering switching. If you're not interested, then this video might make you reconsider. Uh, to those that are considering, though, this should help you out a bit. For those that think I'm bashing consoles, I'm not. I own both PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and I'm pretty, happy with them. When I started on PC, I didn't know much about them, and I was afraid of having to deal with viruses, malware, pop-ups, PC errors, like defragmenting your computer or whatnot. But just know, uh, PCs have changed a lot, and so has their prices. However, their builds, performance, and quality has changed along with their prices as well. A more powerful PC means more money. But you're probably asking yourself, why pay more money for a PC when you can get a console and have visually similar graphics to a PC? And I understand why you're saying that because I said the same exact thing. Um, I'm gonna give you a little bit of history, on my behalf. Uh, I decided to get a gaming PC after I got into a game called League of Legends and Arma. However, before I knew anything of League of Legends, which I have never even heard of, I already knew I wanted to play Arma, but it was only available to PC users. Uh, when I got into League of Legends, I also played Arma. I was playing Arma. I kept switching. Um, I was also attending a college full time, and I was enrolled in video game design. Uh, and these are some of the reasons that helped me finalize my decision uh, and go out and buy a PC. Before buying my PC, I had a gaming laptop that was given to me by my school. However, during the decision process of whether or not I wanted to buy my own brand new gaming desktop PC, I had decided that video game design was something I no longer wanted to do. And I knew that I would eventually have to return the laptop to my school if I switched majors. I picked up some skills. I picked up some skills though in Photoshop and animation, and thought that if I bought my own PC, it would be useful since it may be powerful enough to pursue video game design in my own time as a hobby. So I bought a PC and left video game design and returned my gaming laptop. So now I have my own gaming PC. I have been playing League of Legends, Arma 3, The Division, Ghost Recon, Wildlands, and other games for the past 3 years on my PC. But enough about me. I'm going to talk about some simple, basic things about both consoles and PCs that I don't hear too many people talk about. The moment that I got the freedom to adjust and change the type of graphical options um, that I can use on PC while trading performance, that was enough to never look back. And when I say performance, I mean FPS, uh, frames per second, not first person shooter. Um, I said I would only buy exclusives, and to this day, I still have plans to pick up exclusives like The Last of Us 2. Like The Last of Us is one of my favorite games that I enjoyed before PC on PlayStation 4. The fact that my interest in game performance between consoles and PC was ignored, like I ignored it. It just made me regret it since I could have been on PC, much sooner. I do not deal with viruses or issues um, with my PC. I just turn it on and play or do what I have to do on it, and it's been like that for the past 3 years. I mean, I have had to replace one of my RAM sticks due to one being defective, but that was almost as you know just a plug and play peripheral, or you know uh, on your console, because parts do break, but so do parts on consoles as well as the whole entire console itself. You know, um, I learned the meaning of FPS, which again stands for frames per second, in regards to PC, not first person shooter. Um, and it has become a major factor when playing a game to me now. I think PlayStation and Xbox though are locked at like 30 frames per second, and some games I have heard struggle to stay at 30 frames per second. Now, comparing graphics on both consoles and PC, consoles appear to be somewhere at about medium to high settings when compared to PC. So for the purpose of this video, let's assume a game on a console performs on medium graphical settings, or maybe even a high, but it'll be at 30 frames per second. That kind of sucks because you can't change that in your settings. None of those options. With PC, you can take the same game and bump up the graphics to the highest graphical setting possible, which normally is called Ultra, and be able to push at least 60 frames per second. But this is, this is granted that you have invested and put a lot of money into your PC, and you got a, very expensive PC. I play Ghost Recon Wildlands, and my PC is still up to date, and it's been 3 years and can outperform a console. But I am playing Ghost Recon Wildlands on high settings, and I'm getting about 40 to 45 frames per second since it's such a demanding game, and I'm comfortable with that. But I'm currently in the works of trying to purchase a much more powerful graphics card, which will be able to allow me to play on Ultra and have 60 frames per second. But a graphics card is a hardware inside your PC that can, be swapped out for another, for another graphics card. It kind of works like the same way console hard drives work. You can swap out a 500 gigabyte hard drive on a PlayStation 4 for a 1 terabyte. However, some games I can run on Ultra and get anywhere between 30 to 60 frames per second, but that would depend on the game. However, I'm just not satisfied with anything less than 40 frames per second. Since I have switched over to PC, I choose FPS over graphics any day. So I always try and balance out the graphics and FPS. So not only do I have a gaming PC that can outperform a console, my PC is also my personal station where I can work, study, keep up to date, and get involved with social media and networking, as well as being able to create content and upload videos to websites like YouTube and more. I can play and record. Stream, surf the web, edit videos, edit pictures, make money, etc. All while in game. It takes my PC about 3 seconds to boot up and ready to game. There's no reason I would ever return to consoles unless it's an exclusive game. My PC is more powerful, useful, and cheaper in one package than it would be to buy them separately. But what do I mean by that, right? Figure a person spent or would have spent spend between $350 to $500 on a console, depending on the console package, correct? Also, most homes have a PC, and probably a crappy PC. No offense. It's probably cluttered with tons of crap already that slow it down, making the process of you trying to do video editing or other interesting things that you might like to do a bit harder for you, on your laptop or your desktop PC. But again, let's say for the purpose of this video, your crappy PC that you have cost you anywhere between $300 and $800. Just do the math and think about how much you may have spent on both your console and desktop or laptop. In regards to a gaming PC, an almost bare minimum gaming PC is going to cost you about $500, give or take. But it's again, it's going to be only a gaming PC. It won't be able to perform or multitask. But if you factor in the cost of being able to multitask and game at the same time on your PC, then you're looking at something of at least $1,000, like $1,000 PC, which is about how much I spent for my gaming PC. So technically, you're gonna be paying or have already paid that much money or more for a console and a computer. So ask yourself now, why not just buy it all in one package? Don't just go by graphic comparisons that you see on on websites or views on graphics comparisons between consoles and PCs, as that isn't going to help you much. Honestly, it's not going to help you much. It won't help you much because there's so much more than just graphics. Like I mentioned above, FPS to me is more important than graphics, and I still end up having better graphics than consoles if it was all just about graphics. Um, Not to mention, the many other options in graphical settings on PC that you can manually customize, like draw distance, shadows, etc. These are options that you can increase for better visuals or decrease for better performance. And this can all be done on PC. I've never seen a console, with the power to do that, with the ability to do that. And this is why, I think you should switch to PC, and I hope this helped. I would have loved to go into more detail, but I will maybe leave it for another video. If I get enough likes on my video, I will look into making a new video related to PC and consoles. Please leave a comment if this helped you out. If you would like more information about something I was unable to cover, just let me know in the comments as well. In the meantime, have fun, guys. I'm out.